Manual override initiated.
on the USG Ishimura. Do not open the escape pod. USM Balance, Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura, come in. Do not open the escape pod. Damn it, respond. Where did it open? Damn it. Oh my god. It's headed right for us. Isaac! Look out there! Wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here.
Isaac! Isaac, are you there? Thank God you're alright. I've been trying to reach you. Someone's been blocking my rig signal remotely. A crash must have interrupted the signal block.
Hammond, where have you been?
Surviving. Barely. I found some med supplies and packed myself up. Listen. I'm calling aboard on the mission. Fuck the CEC and fuck the chain of command. We have to get the hell out of here. I think I've located a shuttle on the crew deck. Flight log says it needs a new singularity core, but we can probably salvage one from the Valor. I can see the tail end of it sticking out from the side of the Ishimura. I'm headed down there now to find a way inside. I'll meet you there. Hammond out.
Isaac, if what he says is true about the shuttle, we might have a chance of getting out of here. Head to the cargo bay and see if you can help Hammond. In his condition, he may not last long.
Yes, according to the game's canon, this thing is called the Slug. Sure, I can dig that. It's not like a boss that's relegated to a turret section really deserves much of the development effort. To be fair to the Slug, since it is a turret section boss, it does become the best boss of the entire roster just on its combat alone, since it's simple and doesn't bog you down with constant resource hunting while it's being assaulted. It is exactly like the asteroid destroying bit in Dead Space Extraction, except the bits that need to be blown up are tossed by the Slug's tentacles, and they require you to balance shooting them and the bits flying at the ship's hull in order to succeed. This gets a bit tricky since you only get 100 health at the start, and if you let a gas tank fly by, you lose 10 of it, so it isn't much a walk in the park. But if you keep an eye out, then it's not an impossible task to get this thing off the ship. Like the Leviathan from earlier, the Slug does not go without a fight, and its tentacles can take a bit of punishment. Thankfully, the less tentacles the Slug has to throw things, the easier it gets, so it's one of those rare bosses that is designed with a reverse difficulty curve. Overall, I'd say that the best thing that the Slug did for the game Dead Space was essentially burn time. It didn't have a reason to exist other than to create an additional problem for Isaac in fixing the communicators to release an SOS, and it gets real jarring to someone like me who doesn't engage in engineering from the future to justify its existence when I have no idea how opening the ship's shields would increase its communication abilities. This guy really is an odd speed bump of an enemy, isn't it?